Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chef's Meal, where we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between.
You guys stab it again? Oh my god, we're gonna try it again. Oh man. Oh. It was like stress inducing. No, welcome to the Chef's Meal. My name is KZ.
My name is Sean. We're two chefs going on about our lives, one finished plate at a time.
Oh my goodness. Now we talk about whatever and never and everything else in between. Sean, for some reason, technology just keeps getting the best of us.
It eludes us.
Now, I do have a question for you. Okay. And I think this it is kind of pertinent. I think this one. If life were a video game, yes. what are some of the cheat codes be? Like what cheat code would you allow yourself to have?
What I want
if life were video games?
If life were a video game, okay. Definitely God mode. Right off the top. But if I couldn't have God mode, give me no clip, so I could like walk through walls, or fast travel or something like that. Yeah, give me those two.
I would just like fast travel. I think that would be. Oh, and then second into that, there always has to be a con to what that cheat is. So let's say whatever it is, you get like, I don't know, you can't talk or some shit for like an hour, or you one of your limbs shrink to like a baby size for like 4 days or some junk.
For 4 days.
What would that handicap be if you were allowed those codes?
Oh man, I mean, I guess that's set by the developer, but so I have to take a video game handicap in exchange for
Yeah.
Wow. I think
because you just can't be running around with fucking lightsabers.
Right, so here's my video game handicap then. If we're living in this video game world, I can only eat food that I find in barrels that I have to smash randomly about the street.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I dig it.
Because that's one of those things that's like in every video game that does it, or at least
little
in
barrels.
Old school video games. That didn't make any sense. It's like, yeah, I'm a vigilante and I'm walking through the streets of Metro City, but the only thing that I can't stop to eat, but there's a perfectly placed giant apple on a plate or a fully cooked turkey dinner in this town, right?
I would like, I would definitely do super speed so you can like port around and shit. But like the drawback would be, you need X amount of calories to do X amount of distance. So like essentially you need to be like either fat as shit to like go all the way to California and just like turn down. And if you keep using it, obviously you die. That's the main con about it.
Or what if you can move, you can fast travel, right? But it also cuts down your lifespan.
Ooh, that sucks.
Right? It's just like, okay, look, you could, if you want, you could snap your fingers and go from here to California at the same speed that it would take you to fly there, right? So like you snap your fingers and you do it instantly, but you just lost 4 hours of your life.
Yeah, damn.
Would you still go for it?
I mean, sorta. If you okay, let's think about it. Like if it's just based on hours, right, and you keep clicking away,
right?
If you do that, let's say, I don't know, twice a day. Hold on, let me break out a calculator, Sean. We're getting scientific here. Let's do it. Let's do numbers early in the morning. So if you do it twice a day, that's 10 hours out of your day. That's literally half a day, right?
Sure, but
let's say daily. Let's say daily you do that. Okay, hold on. Times 365. Yo, you would age 3 times the amount in a year if you just kept snapping daily. Twice a day.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
but I'm saying, but conversely, right? Like, if you're in a plane and maybe you're not as productive as you would have been anyway, right?
That's true. You technically are losing those hours because you are stuck in the plane, kinda. But this is lifespan though. That's not just physical.
Sure. Again, man, that's
I get it. A pro for a con.
That's the drawback.
Yeah, a pro for a con. Okay. I get it.
Right.
Sean.
But again, you could be right now, you could just snap your fingers and just be like, forget this Northeast weather.
Mm-hmm. And just go somewhere.
I'm anywhere. Right.
Did you see her?
What's the new cat's name?
Her name is Luna.
Hey.
And she's like dark silver, bro. She's like the prettiest cat I've ever seen.
So it's a kitten?
Yeah, she's like 6 months old.
Okay. Oh yeah, so you guys are in there.
You see her?
Yeah.
You see her shadow?
Yeah, I see her. She's all up in the light.
Yeah, so here's the thing. She's a normal cat. The cats that I've ever had, my brother's cat passed away. His name is Coco. He's about that tiny. Okay. And he was like 14, right?
All right.
My mother's cat, Umi, just about the same thing. And they were Himalayan cats. So like the fuzzy, like the Asian cat that you see on like animes. That's what we had.
Okay.
So this one is like the first real cat, meaning this is going to grow to be like yay big.
Fat American tabby cat.
That American cat. Yeah. Even Caitlin's former cat, Martha, she was a tabby and she didn't really grow. She was like the same size. So I'm wondering if this is going to turn to a little tiger. And we have to feed a lion.
In fact, she got big tiger energy. I see her.
Yeah, for the time being. So I was playing video games last night, right? For like a little bit because I was trying to troubleshoot. Oh, I got an Elgato stream card finally.
Oh snap!
That 1080p 60 frames, yo. I'm playing, right? And I'm like getting really into it. And then she jumps over and I'm like, what the And I missed out. I was playing Smash. I was just like, oh, what's going on? So I keep track. So what I figured out is she likes watching TV. So like right now, she's looking at you.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, she likes things that are moving. So at any one point, she might just jump up here. But anyway, today's meal is presented to you by Wikipedia. Now, I just want to bring this up. This is kind of a serious thing, all right? Okay. If you didn't know, Wikipedia is a free web source at the moment. There's no ads running into it. However, for the past 3 days, I've noticed this. Have you seen it, Sean?
Oh yeah, they're doing their donation drive.
They're doing their donation drive.
Yeah, they do it a few times a year.
It takes people to run the stuff. It takes hard drive and it takes space, right? It takes manpower to keep it going. So whoever is doing, I love Wikipedia. This is like the freest source that you can find anywhere else. It has so much information for the price of $2.70, just the price of coffee. You can help them out to keep it running for years to come. And a free source is a free source. And lots of good things into it. So Wikipedia, we're helping you out. Shout out to you guys. Just give them. I already gave them $20 of my pocket because that's what I have extra laying around. But I constantly use them. I love them. I read a lot of things, and you wouldn't think that you'd read more. I mean, if you took it like 10 years ago, Sean, did you read a lot more online, or did you actually physically read books to learn?
10 years ago was 2009, so I definitely was of the camp where I was significantly reading more online and like going to a library to for information. But I will definitely agree with you that fortunately, there's stuff like Wikipedia out there that's a quick enough resource for information. I mean, I just think it's like the way Wikipedia works is it's user editable. Yeah. So that means like if you can become a subject matter expert and put some information in there, but it's also peer reviewable too. So I can go, hey, I'm also a subject matter expert and follow up behind you, So again, with that much access to, peer editing, it's a good place to start. Yeah. It might not necessarily be the place to end, but if you have a curiosity, you can start with Wikipedia, get a little bit of information, and then kind of go to more trusted sources for hardcore facts and information.
Yeah, I literally used Wikipedia extensively when I was in college. It was just like, it was either I would look it up in Wikipedia and then I would Google search, and that was like my two go-to. But nowadays, the number two online kind of resource to go into is YouTube. So if you go, Google's number one, YouTube's number two, you can literally learn a whole course in everything in YouTube for free. People putting out stuff. People are experts in themselves, giving out the content right there. So shout out to Wikipedia. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys will be there still for years to come.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. They're set up to do it. It's too important of a resource all around the world, for it to continue to, or rather to disappear. Yeah. But I think people, it's a good mention that there's a lot of free services that people use and take advantage of, but it does require resources, technological and, human resources to keep those things going. So if you use them,
why not
throw a few dollars here or there and, support it. It is important.
It is important. It's a big thing that people can just kind of go into it and see information all throughout. But shout out to Wiki. Shout out to Google, and shout out to YouTube. Please become our sponsors. And my cat is running havoc on everything. Like I said, we recently got a cat. I came home the other day, and Caitlin is sitting on my chair, smiling at me. I'm like,
oh boy,
what did you do? Did you kill somebody? And where's the body? Right? She's like, no. And she's like inkling. She's like trying to turn like ever so slowly. I'm like, what is behind you? And I'm looking. There's two bright eyes. Just kind of. I was like, oh, hi, we have a cat. She's like, yeah. I was like, what's her name? Luna. I was like, aw. And then this cat is, a bit of an experiment. She hasn't come out really. So this is like day 4, maybe 5. Now she's like everywhere. She's been hiding under the couch.
Where did she hide?
Okay. Yeah, under the couch, just not chilling. But anyway, let's get into the Mon Chouchou News, ladies and gentlemen. Portion of the day where I tell you some good culinary news for your group. Actually, there's no culinary news. It is literally Christmas is upon us. If you just look up all the recipes, you know what? Let me bring it up. So if we just kind of type, was it a holiday? No, Christmas. Yeah. Jello shots. You know what? Let's go. That was the first.
Christmas Jello shots.
Hey, let's go ahead.
You know what? Google knows.
Google knows what you're looking for, right? 'Tis the season to drink all the booze. Look at this fancy.
That looks really good.
Eggnog Jello really shots. Good. I mean, I'm dairy, so I can't really do it too much. Nor could you, but this will fuck you up.
Pretty anybody much. That looks good though.
That looks good actually. Yeah. Oh my god, I can pound down some rum chata. Very best cherry pie in shot form. Okay. Candy cane Jello shots. Yo, whoever
those
made
also
these
look good. Yeah, I was to say they are bringing the heat.
God,
that looks Santa hat Jello shots. Okay. That is amazing.
You get kudos in that one. I'm assuming just a regular Jello shot with a strawberry and some cream on top. Oh my god,
that is really
wow. Good job, guys. Grinch Jello shots. Okay. I kind of
should have led with those cranberry Jello shots. They try to hide them in the middle. It's like, no, sorry.
Yeah. Mistletoe shots. Okay.
Also very nice.
Holly Jolly. Oh my god, fireball shots. Champagne Jello shots. Again with the fireball. Pumpkin pie pudding shots. But anyway, you get the point. Yeah, the holiday season, or should I say, 'tis the season for all jolly, especially in the restaurant season. Sean, would you like to care to share some business format in your restaurant? Because like I can give perspective of mine, but like yesterday we were kind of texting back and forth, and you were like, we were busy for lunch. How busy were you, Sean?
I guess to make things relative to the restaurant in which you still work at, our lunch yesterday, and it was a down year for lunch. Still busy, but busy. Down relative to like years past. was as busy as what, 3 days, 3 whole days at your restaurant.
Yeah. Literally, Sean goes, yeah, I'm at $6,000 right now. It's like 1 p.m. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah.
That's obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, without getting into specific numbers, like that's where we were. That's not where that was at that point. Because I look over at my fry cook, and he was kind of having a rough time of it. So I'm like, all right, let me get in there and help him. You know, I'm like, how's your prep levels? Like, how are you doing? And he's like, yeah, I think I got it. I look up at his window. Tickets, just a cascade of tickets. I'm like, oh boy. I look inside his prep, and again, I saw that he was prepped, but it was just too much busy to keep up with. Yeah, man. Right. It was just too busy, busy, and obviously you want to make sure that like things are being prepped the right way and into the right portions, because you know, if you were having someone freehand that stuff with that volume of business, you would destroy your inventory in a moment.
In a second.
Just in a second. Just all your work is just gone. So yeah, like when we were texting back and forth, I was like, yeah, no, I'm still on the line. And today, you know, and rather yesterday, yeah, was another one of those days too, where I'm just like, wow, yeah, I kind of forgot how busy things can be
in a second, and a whim's notice.
In a second, and how important it is to have the right people at the right stations, and it was eye opening, but for a good reason. Kind of got a good look at some of the strengths and weaknesses of some of the people on the team, and some of the processes we can improve kind of after the holidays. Like, I don't know if it's going to be time really to drill down and do that just yet. But
you won't be able to. You're going to be too slammed.
Yeah, it's just so busy.
Yeah, you're gonna be slammed. The best thing you can do is try to get more prep people, but I know that's few and scarce to begin with. That comment, but at least implement, if you can, one procedure so it sticks, and then go from it. But you can't change it in a second's notice. But Sean, did you ever yell, "I need
some fries, motherfucker"?
I didn't, but some of the services did.
Because I would. I'm like, hey, come on, like, yeah. And that is the Monshushu news, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too crazy, right? I do want to share that it is Christmas time, right? And we did do jello shots here. Or not the restaurant, here at my house. I did do jello shots, and Caitlin did like a coffee liqueur one, which is super tasty, and I think it's like coconut dairy on top of it. It tastes just like milk, so it kind of tricks your brain. You're like, wow, this is it's almost like a little espresso shot. It looks all fancy. Obviously, it's not there anymore. We all consumed it. But that, it ain't too bad. It ain't too crazy. But at the same time, Sean, give me one thing you do at the restaurant during Christmas. Like a dish. Give me like one dish. If you were to cook a dish.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you a dish that we had to do this week. Sure. So, we called up our local produce guy, and he happened not to pick up the phone. So we talked to someone else who was working at our local produce company. No. And I heard the order go in. We needed 4 pieces of grapefruit. We received 4 cases of grapefruit. So immediately, right? I come in the next day. I'm just like, yeah, no, we ordered. We need to return this. I was like, can you come pick it up today? Can you come pick it up tomorrow? And this was a Friday that we received the stuff, so that's key. So and I get there in the afternoon, so it's kind of late for them to come pick it up that day. But they're like, yeah, no problem. Obviously, you guys never order that much stuff. We'll make arrangements to come pick it up in the morning. So I leave a note, I confirm with them when we place the order, you guys gonna pick this up? They're like, yes, we will pick it up. I leave it by the door where they drop off their normal stuff with a big sign that says, please take these cases of grapefruit.
And
Saturday afternoon, I come in, 4 cases of grapefruit are in the beer cooler. I'm like, oh no.
That is the most annoying feeling.
Yeah, and obviously there are rules as far as like how long, you can have something in your building before they will come and pick it up. And it was the weekend, so
yeah, they're not coming.
They're not coming. And that Monday, obviously they're not coming. So we got 4 cases of grapefruit.
Okay.
So now we have to make a feature with grapefruit. So here's the feature that we made. So I called the dish 3 cases of grapefruit because after I broke down 1 case of grapefruit, that's how much we had left.
Yeah.
But on the plate, we used grapefruit 3 different ways.
Okay.
So we garnished the plate with a large slice of grilled grapefruit. That's 1 case.
Okay.
1 way. Okay, right? Okay. Then we had a piece of grilled haddock with a honey and grapefruit glaze.
Okay.
So that's the second case.
All right. I dig that one.
Okay. And then it was topped with a grapefruit salsa. Yes.
Grapefruit. Okay.
Yes.
That works.
We had to get rid of that grapefruit.
That works.
Yeah. Served with some brown rice and a little spinach. And again, like, certainly was colorful, the contrast, the pink and of the grapefruit stands out, and then the sweet from the glaze, and then the kind of sour from the salsa. It played well.
No, it would play well.
We actually sold more of that than our normal feature that we have on right now.
Perfect.
Yeah, but we still ended up with the 2 cases of grapefruit. So everyone gets to go home with some fresh grapefruit juice and some grapefruits if they want to take them.
Yeah. No, this is just for everyone aware. This is what we do at a restaurant daily, because you never know. Oh, my light went. You never know what we have or what we don't have or what we need to push. So being on the fly or off the cuff like that, you need to be quick on your feet. However, Sean, a quick tip for you.
Yes.
If you just broke down all of them,
yeah,
you could have made a gas streak because it would boil down even more.
Okay.
And then just use it as sauce. So essentially, you would have, if you didn't want to go anywhere else, if you just wanted to use it as sauce, you can make a gas streak. And a gas streak, for everyone aware, because I know you're going to ask, it's a sauce that is half part vinegar, half part sugar. So sugar and vinegar makes a gas streak, and that's a sauce. Technical term for the kitchen, but not too crazy. Good job, Sean. Not too bad. I didn't get any extras.
Again, we tried. I'm like, oh my goodness, what do we do with all this stuff? Again, it's taking up space. Mm-hmm. It's gonna just sit and go bad.
You still have 1 case, you said?
Yeah. As of when I left yesterday, there was still like a case and a half.
Tell Rachel to just cut it in half, put salt on it, give it to all the staff. Here's your family meal for today.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. I was literally, as people walking out the door, would you like some grapefruit?
You want a grapefruit today? Yes, you do. You look like you need more citrus for this holiday season.
Told the GM, like, hey man, if you got a juicer, bring it in. We're gonna break this grapefruit juice. Yeah.
Ooh, a juicer would be nice too. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Sean.
Yes.
There comes into the time where we go into Sean's Tech Tuesday. Are you ready?
I am ready.
It's coming at you. It's coming at you, Sean.
Oh boy. Here it comes.
Sean's Tech Tuesday. Sean's Tech Tuesday.
Sean's Tech Tuesday. It is actually Tuesday today.
It is Tuesday.
Not like the other day where it was Thursday, but today's Tuesday. Sean's Tech Tuesday. Sean, take it away. Wow, that came out pretty good. I like it.
That was a great transition.
I'm trying to be as cheesy as possible, Sean.
No problem. No problem.
I had this thought into my brain. I said, anyway, take it away.
So as of this recording, late last week, there was the Video Game Awards, and major announcement at the Video Game Awards this year. So the name and the look of the new Xbox was revealed.
Yeah.
And,
can we look at that up?
So
Xbox?
Let's look at it.
Xbox.
So it's called the Xbox Series X.
One X?
No, see, yes, that's no. Yeah, they already have something called the One X, but it's not that. It's called the Series X, which is not confusing.
It is not confusing.
But it's totally confusing.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful wonder.
Yes.
Wow.
The Xbox Series X.
Power your dreams.
Power your dreams is their tagline. So it released late last week with a really cool trailer that was trying to evoke what the next generation of video game and graphics was going to be bringing to households this time next year.
Now we were kind of testing back and forth because as we're looking into the actual specs of said video console, it's literally if we just kind of just rifle this out, it's a small tower PC.
Yeah, it's a small PC. It's a small PC.
Like, check this out. It has an AMD Zen 2 on it, 6 gigs of DDR6 or DDR6.
12. Yeah, 12 gigs of
yeah.
Right.
Wow. And it's running an SSD. That's the game changer right there. Yeah. Wow.
And out of the box, it's backward compatible with anything that's been released on Xbox. So, yeah. Going back to the original Xbox in 2001 all the way forward. It's pretty cool.
It is. It's really cool.
Yeah,
are you going to get one?
Look of course. I will definitely. Of course. There's no question about whether I will get one. The question is, will I only buy one? Because again, like the name. Huh? Well, I was going to say the name. I don't need to, no one needs. It's not about true. Need, man. It's just my thing, man. It's not about need. It's never been about need. No one needs a plastic box to push video games at. Like, no one needs that. But it's what I like. But yeah, what I was going to say is the name, the Xbox Series X, also kind of tells the story of what they're going to try to do. So it seems thus far that there will be multiple versions of this Xbox. Yeah. And the Series X would indicate that this is going to be the more powerful one. And there will probably be a Series S.
Yeah, like a regular version.
That'll maybe not have the same, like the faster CPU and GPU, or might only be focused on streaming.
Yeah. That is true. Because look at this. It will support real-time ray tracing because of the small, like literally a small PC capability of it, and 120 frames per second. Right. That's ridiculous. And the resolution is whatever. It's the same thing no matter what. Right. That only changes with whatever monitor you're viewing that in. But the 120 frames is pretty intense.
Okay. I mean, yeah. It looks pretty dope. I mean, the shape of the case is designed like a standing rectangle.
Yeah, I love it.
Giant
Look at that.
vent toward the top to kind of push out any heat that this thing is going to generate, so that the console doesn't have any overheating issues. They're trying to put a lot of technology into a box that's looks like it's roughly about the same size as 3 controllers standing on end.
Wow, I'm just we're almost there.
We're almost there. And again, if you are playing the trailer and you can kind of see like what they're trying to do out the gate, I think they show a little clip from the next Halo, what looked like a clip from a new racing game and a new soccer game, and it's orders of magnitudes better looking than the original Xbox One that released in 2013.
Yeah,
like they're really trying to push the bar. I think Microsoft kind of felt like in the last generation they were perceived as not having the best technology out there, and they're definitely trying to, get out there,
trying to one up
say like
PlayStation, man.
Right. They're going to say we have the best tech. That's going to give the developers the freedom to kind of realize their visions, and again, that was evoked by the trailer that they put out there. And again, with some of the other stuff that they've been doing from 2013 to now, like they're really trying to make it so that if you buy into the Xbox platform, you can take your gaming wherever. So, you can stream it through their phones. You can play your games. If you buy some games on Xbox, you get them on your PC. Like they're really trying to, do things like that. They were first out the gate with the Game Pass, where kind of works like Netflix. Like they're really trying to build up their brand as a place where people think and go first for video games. So I'm already in. They just need to talk about the price. I guess that might be
how much you think? Because like every time it releases, I mean, if you can think about it, PS4 released at was $399, right?
Yeah. And then the Xbox One was $499. And again, it's like they lost out of the box because people could look at the on paper and go, well, the PlayStation is more powerful and it's cheaper by $100. Why would I buy that other thing?
Exactly.
So
I think it would be the same. I think.
I think they're gonna go $500. But if they're leading with the tech, then they might be in a better position to say, no, it costs a little bit more, but you are getting more. Like this is the place where things will be better. The frame rates will be higher, the graphics will be crisper, the sound will be better.
A lot crisper. Just with the NVMe SSD in it. Even on the PlayStation side too, because PlayStation is the one that unveiled it first. These two console systems is going to be as powerful as not a small time budget PC, but like a proper PC. Like that's Now would be like the time to get one, and then it's more because here's my little dilemma, right? And a question for you. Sure. Since you're gonna get it because you would like to have it. I'm like on the fence because my PC can do it.
Sure.
But
they're betting on that too. Because again, if you were to get something like Game Pass, you're already there.
That is true.
Right? Like they already know that, like, hey, if you want to buy into the Xbox ecosystem, pretty much at this point, all you need to do is get yourself a controller because you got a PC that can handle that stuff. You got a NVMe, you have an SSD on your PC, so you're ready, and they'll be ready for you. And then again, years down the line, right? If they sell some other Xbox product, that maybe you want to play games in a place where you can't take your PC. You're already in. You've got the library. You understand how it works, and you go from there.
No, it really is. Like I said, I'm on the fence about it. Do I want another console? Maybe. Because my wife and I do play together. Sure. She likes the console because one, it's hooked up to the Sony right behind me, and that's just the big ass 4K monitor. I've actually I went ahead and played Borderlands on it the other day, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I need one. I need a new monitor if I am gonna go the extra mile to turn on ray tracing, because it does make a crazy difference.
It's a difference, and again, that's one of the best parts of when new video game consoles come out, is that it kind of reseats the floor in terms of the technology that's necessary for everyone to play video games. So again, it's just like, even for you having a PC, it's almost going to be a requirement to have an SSD now. Because the developers are going to be figuring, well, what kind of worlds can we deliver? What kind of graphics can we deliver when everyone has access to super, super fast storage?
I want to try it one time, Sean. Let me see if you can hear it now. Maybe.
Let's see.
Maybe. Are you able to hear it?
No, unfortunately not.
I tried.
Real Time Tech Tuesday.
I tried.
Real Time Tech Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. Not too crazy. I do want to share a couple of things with you, right? So like I said, my restaurant is closing in
4 days.
In 4 days, right? 21st is my last day. However, my technical last day is the 23rd because I have to do a lot of paperwork and stuff.
Okay.
Question to you. I don't know if Rachel got to you, but like, what pans do you guys need? Because I just put shit like to the side. Like, I don't exactly know what you need. She did say you guys need like third pans, which I have an abundance of. That's to the side.
Third pans. We can take your trays, or any additional green trays that you guys have for prep products. You know, some of your plastic Lexans we can take.
Because if you guys don't, because like granted,
I want your lemon press.
Okay.
For sure, dude.
You don't have a lemon press?
No,
or somebody broke
didn't
it.
really want us. No. They didn't really want us to use it at the time. But honestly,
you're gonna need it.
Even if it's not a thing where it's like we're not breaking it out until the holidays next year or whatever, just to keep up with the volume of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'm literally. I think I had it on mute, which I think you would have heard it. Maybe
I heard myself feedback.
You heard yourself on it. Okay. On the next one, I promise you, I'll make it work.
Okay. Real Time Tech Tuesday.
Real Time Tech Tuesday. As you can tell, I actually have a banner up here, Sean. So we have the rush hour standard right up top. Not too much. I do, like I said, on the next episode, it'll be more focused on food because it's Christmas. It's literally Christmas. Excuse me. If you think about it in restaurant terms, though, this weekend is technically Christmas weekend. Like, this is it. Because Christmas falls on Wednesday. Christmas Day falls on Wednesday. So this literally from this weekend all the way up till next weekend is Christmas. So for you guys, what kind of business are you looking at without telling me numbers? I can tell you my numbers. We'll do on Christmas like maybe 25,000, maybe.
Okay, so
you would probably double that, triple that,
significantly more than that. Let's just say that.
Sean will be bleeding that day, guys. Bleeding.
So the way I always put it in perspective is like when I first made the transition from your restaurant to the one I'm at now, is that your Christmas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would be like an average Saturday during the year.
Right.
So just imagine that. So yeah, like, because I made the transition after the holidays a few years back, and it was like January, I don't know, 6th or something like that. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like, well, things should have like calmed down. And immediately I'm like, this is more business than I've ever seen ever. My eyes are like rolling back and, just scrolling back and forth. When everyone's like, are you all right? I'm just like, how do you guys? And they're like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it becomes the new normal, and, things scale accordingly, right? It's just like, you're going to do X amount of business. You have X amount of staff. You got X amount of product. You got the same amount of time. How do you pull it off?
Mm-hmm.
You pull it off.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't get into specific numbers for reasons, but yeah, like it will be significantly busier than that. But that's why it's key to have the right people in the right places, and hopefully, you've been instilling the right work ethic and the right practices all year, so that when it's time to execute, it's time to execute.
Yeah.
Just like the playoffs in a sport, right? That's what all the practices are for.
Is it,
so
Sean?
You're playing your...
Is it, or a coach was just like, nah, dude, you're gonna bleed every day, all day. At least that's what my coach was. He was just like, I don't care. You're running like after practice.
If everyone's bleeding all day, someone's got to clean it up.
He don't have to. He had
right.
He had staff. So, he was like, I don't have to pick this up. Oh, your leg is broken. Oh, okay. You're not playing. You can't do 2 minutes. Guess what? You're doing 5.
Yeah, we gotta, I don't know, work on a load management plan because
playoffs is
shifts. Tough. Yeah, people are picking up shifts and working a little bit harder than than they normally would, and want to avoid call outs and the like.
Call outs. That's another thing, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that on the next one. Like I said, our Rush Hour tag is up on the video platform. You can check it out right now. I do want to keep rather get into a couple of tags. Pork and Wine on YouTube, Chef Salty Pork Podcast on YouTube also, and you can check Sean's right there on Twitter at MetroCardX. Now, that's obviously, don't tweet Sean during
please.
Busy.
You know what?
Tweet
I
away.
Will see it later.
Tweet away. He will see it later.
I definitely engage with any social media. If you reach out to me and you're cool, you'll get a cool,
if you're cool,
and a cool and considerate response back. If you're not cool, I'm gonna see it and wonder why I have those apps on my phone. So just be cool. Don't be uncool.
Yeah. Thank and then AskChefSalty@gmail.com. I do have a video in the works, Sean, on how to cook rice at the restaurant. Oh. So I filmed a couple of it. Rosie's laughing at me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Rosie, I'm trying to make a video. Just hold the camera that way or my phone. Just hold it. It's fine." He's like this. I'm like, yeah. Just.
I hope that video is just a selfie of Rosie for 3 minutes, just smirking because he pressed the flip camera button.
I love that, man. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, man.
A quick shout out to you, Delia came back yesterday.
Hey, that's great. That's great. I'm glad she was able to make it before things closed up. Was Sayla able to come back?
So here's the thing. She said Thursday. Friday, maybe we'll see. I don't know.
Okay.
But right now I have Delia. She first thing she has is like, "Where's Sean?" I'm like, "Oh, he's not here."
Well,
he's at the other side. But yeah, so at least some love coming your way on our other staff members that were not here with us earlier. But other than that, Sean, nothing too crazy, right? You want to tell him one other good? Oh, give him a holiday cheer, Sean. How's that for X out, whatever it is.
Obviously, it's the time of year where people of all sorts of faiths and denominations are celebrating in the ways that they like to celebrate. For Jewish, got Hanukkah. Christians got Christmas and Boxing Day.
Mm-hmm.
African Americans got Kwanzaa. It's a lot to remember for Kwanzaa. It's a serious thing. So, take it seriously. Be respectful. Try to learn from the people that you work with and interact with. It's only going to make you more well-rounded. And, again, appreciate all that life has to offer. So that's my little bit. And also big shout out to my sister who just gave birth to a wonderful baby girl.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're now an uncle.
Yeah, I am now an uncle. I'm going to add one more hat right on top of my head. And again, we're pulling for you, little girl. And can't wait till you get home. That's it.
Awesome. Other than that, guys.
Peace out.